Well, third video of today. I don't normally plan to do this unless there's something that comes in that I either feel has got an importance to it or something that needs to be mentioned. And I think this is probably something that's going to be mentioned because it's a 5-year anniversary announcement, and also there's a few other extra things, and also something very crucial that seems to be missing from this announcement. But also don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, post notifications on, you know, that kind of jazz, follow me on social media, blah 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 blah, you know the thing. Obviously, before going anywhere, I haven't been given any extra additional information as part of the content contributor program. There's nothing. I can be brutally honest in that. But yeah, first and foremost, there seems to be a lot going on in December, especially to mark the 5th year of the game's existence. First and foremost, we get Silver Surfer, but the thing is, no other champion has been announced to kind of going with it. So is this going to be a single champion month? I mean, that sounds really weird, unless there's a mysterious last champion of 2019, which is going to change a lot of things with the story arc, maybe something that I've talked about in a previous video, but again, like, I don't know any more information than that. And as well, Otrux hasn't done data mining to prove that any other champion has been put in, although there has been that bit of footage of the Grandmaster. So is the Grandmaster the next champion? Also, the next thing is the trial of Reed Richards. Now, I'd hope this doesn't mean, because it says trial in the title, that it means that trials are making a return. You know those 7-day things where you like have 6 days of this and then the final day is that. Yeah, I didn't overly like them. Have we plenty this year? I don't know. I think I can name less times I've remembered trials, but it would be nice to see something kind of like unique. At least it's not MODOK Labs or Labs returning. I guess we'll have to see with further announcements if that is indeed the case, but it could be just the name of the actual quest itself, or an actual trial. Anyway, I doubt it will be. Also, next month sees the introduction of a new variant 4. Now, with this one, you know, it's going to be something different, which is kind of cool, but I don't know what the target player base is for this, especially if you can do it with 1 or 2 stars. Does this mean that it's a free-for-all for everybody that's kind of newer to the game? I like the concept. It's very inclusive of the community to have something that introduces a mechanic around 1 or 2 stars, and that being something to do with the rarity. Maybe the more higher stars you get, the lower the damage, or they kind of act more as 1 stars, but if you have 1 stars and 2 stars, they act more as 5 and 6 stars. If that is the case, then I would be very much loving to see that. I think that's going to be, again, fun, and maybe funny concept to how we look at things. Maybe there's special kind of nodes, global buffs, you know what I mean. Also, it looks like there's halls making return. So, you know, halls of healing. We also have halls of gold. Now, it looks like we may have halls of heroes, where you can get some crystal shards from this. So there's going to be something that's going to be introduced, more than likely around the Summoner Appreciation for the 5 years of the contest being a game. So yeah, I'm totally up for this, especially if it means that there's more shards available for players. And I think obviously with the 5-year anniversary, we're going to see some nice things as well. But let's continue on, because there is something that is missing from this, which I would have liked to have seen, or even to case of like close the book or add more clarification to. Obviously, before going anywhere, the 5-year celebration hasn't really been put into full details of what we're going to see. Now, yes, we'll probably see some kind of events of some description, even as it says, but there's no kind of full details. And let's face it, with 2 weeks still to run on the current event, it's going to be at least a week until we see some sort of clarification of what we're going to see when it comes to the 5th anniversary. And let's face it, if it's going to be as good with rewards giving, like shards giving, as this month, but obviously this month we had to stoke some fires of change in order to really see some stuff, and compensation has given us some freebies. But let's face it, November, December and January are the main times to be playing this game indoors, so we want to see something with a bit of bite, and I'm hoping that the celebration is going to be in line with that hope. Also, just quickly moving down to the bottom, and trade in your beacons, which, you know, I thought was going to be a nice little surprise, but in fact, it's just been spoiled. Why did you spoil it? Why did you say that we're going to get a Silver Surfer profile pic? It's like, I know, I want to be kind of like, I want to be teased a little bit. I want to be like, I wanted to click or kind of see on December, like, oh yes, oh here's the time we can get the beacons. Boom, there it is. Like, oh wow, that's cool. That's a Silver Surfer, which would probably be what my response would be. But now I know what I'm getting. Why spoil that? That was a nice little bit of fun. All of us are still at we're at this point of recording this video, like I was at mystery of who it could have been or what could have been the profile picture. So it's kind of weird that that was the case. And obviously there's more surprises that are meant to be coming in the month of December. And obviously remember, Christmas Day last year was a big surprise. So let's hope that that's equally a big surprise as well. And now it's time to end up and kind of talk about the main thing, and obviously what I've put in the title and thumbnail as well. And that is this, like, I thought there may have been a mention of the gifting event in some sort of capacity, just to maybe like put it to bed, but I've seen nothing at the moment. I have tried to reach out to Kabam Mike on the subject. I'm yet to, at the point of this recording this video, any kind of like response back. And I know that it had been talked about. I know a lot of players have like come to me and like said, like, you know, what do you think? Are Kabam actually going to run something for a gifting event? And obviously for a lot of us, especially like MCOC YouTubers, from Kabam, from a profitable point of view, it's very lucrative for them to have a gifting event, especially to have people access to buy those greater gifting crystals, which obviously you need to swap with another player. Oh yeah, I've got 3,100 units. I'll send you 10 if you send me 10. You know, those kind of things as well. Like just trying to get those crystals for the point of crystal openings, for YouTubers' perspectives, and also for those that really like them, because there are people that want to go for rarer champions, get rarer items. And obviously with this year, with tier 5 basics being more kind of inputted into crystals, and maybe it's the case, instead of seeing Thanos and Kang in the rarer one, the greater gifting, we could see something like the Collector or Grandmaster, or maybe another champion of Kabam that have put in themselves, or Karina as well. That could be another one. But the fact is, like, it just doesn't look likely that we're going to see any kind of closing the door on gifting. It's been a case we've had the door closed on it for a good part of this year, and it just would be nice to get some sort of announcement to say, look, we've done and dusted with gifting. We can't do a gifting event because of the extent of fraudulent activity and stuff like that. Or run something in game that's maybe done differently. I don't know, but it would have been nice to see something here just to kind of say, like, or if not in like a discussion point of the forum, to say, look, gifting, let me just say they can't do it anymore. But you know, hopefully we get more of a clarity on this in the coming weeks, especially running into December, and especially after, you know, people are going to be looking to spend something after Cyber Monday, all those units. So look, it's good a time of any to let people know, you know, what's the lay of the land. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Sorry, this is the third video today. I try and keep us 2 videos a day at most. Check out the other content here that I posted today. And as well, like, if I find out about if we are getting a gifting event, then I obviously will let you know in Marvel Contest of Champions news on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Make sure you're watching, make sure you're notified, and follow me on social media. Links in the description. See you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.